I don't know if I ever actually realized I was struggling with infertility as much as I always thought that I had issues with fertility.
I can remember very clearly being told that we would need to go down the journey of IVF and was absolutely blown away.
After going for testing, they did decide that, or they did say, I need to go through IVF to have every child.
Going for appointments every morning, you're injecting yourself with hormones every day, you're being called back in the afternoon to come pick up more drugs, you're waiting for your next blood test result. Everything has to go on hold.
I remember being told when I started fertility treatment and seeking assistance that a lot of people can afford to buy a car. But if you need to buy a car every month, it becomes a whole different story. And I think once I'd processed that concept, it became a little easier to ask for help.
We tend to meet very late these days, and that really compromises fertility. And then if they can't get pregnant, we have to undertake sometimes very complex treatments like IVF.
I hear this so often, all my friends are having children, why can't I?
These things have to happen in the context of their lives, which have to carry on as normal.
IVF impacts your relationship in numerous ways. I think for us personally, the emotional side of things was really difficult. Any kind of intimacy is taken away during IVF.
The most difficult part was not knowing. Every part of the cycle was, could we continue in the cycle? Could we not continue in the cycle? And I guess not knowing, is it ever going to happen? Am I ever going to have a child?
I think an enormous challenge for my husband was supporting me through my emotional roller coaster.
What inspired me to keep going was I was very determined.
If I think about what inspired me to keep going, I always had in my mind that I was going to be a mum. The second I found out I was pregnant, everything we went through to fall pregnant, it just did not matter anymore.
Organisations like AJFN are very important. The help that they provide financially is very important. And for the patients to know that they can do that in partnership with a unit that can make sure that we meet all of their personal, emotional and cultural needs is very important.
AJFN helped me financially, emotionally. They provided me with a mentor who became a friend.
I've been involved with AJFN for a number of years, and it's been a great privilege for me. I've had a number of patients who benefited directly from the support and created children as a result.
Knowing that there's a number that someone you can speak to who will be compassionate to you, who can put you in touch with others who've gone through the process and can explain things to you, was an incredible breath of fresh air.
To be able to talk to someone who deals with other people, who understands and who is separate from the whole medical side of it, I think that can't be underestimated.
Just knowing that there's someone there and an organisation that was there that you could go to for that emotional support is priceless.
Australian Jewish Fertility Network is a unique and invaluable organization that steps in and assists the couple in these trying times in every possible way, from advice, referrals, as well as financial help. And all of this is with much compassion and dignity and without compromising on any aspects of Jewish law.
I have two beautiful daughters. I have one due in a week, so I don't know yet what it is.
I wasn't psychologically prepared for success. I think I'd reprogrammed my brain for not having children. So finally, when my last little embryo worked, I conceived an absolutely magnificent boy who's now 2 years old. I am now 6 months pregnant with a miracle. I'm very glad that my first little guy will have a sibling and a companion to grow up with.
2 really happy, healthy little girls. And today, IVF is something, you know, it's just how we got to our babies. It doesn't make who they are, and IVF actually makes me stronger.